Welcome back YouTube to another episode of Fast Car Checks. Today we've got something unique on the channel. Behind me we've got the Skoda Octavia. It's not a normal Skoda Octavia. This one is high octane, ready for full send. And I'm going to bring in the owner now and he's going to tell you more about this car. So then James, welcome to the channel. Do you want to tell us about your crazy Skoda Octavia?
Yeah, thanks very much for having me. Skoda Octavia Vrs started off 245, currently running 477 on E85. All work's done to engine gearbox from EcoTune. Good lads down there, Stan, Tony, Mackenzie. So it's running the Garrett Power Max Stage 1 turbo.
So it's had the upgraded turbo.
It's had the upgraded turbo, larger injectors, intake, airtech intercooler, APR downpipe and sport cat, and Scorpion rear section on it.
Okay, so what stage would you say this car is then? Like in terms of stage 1, stage 3?
I would say probably stage 3.
Stage 3, because it's had the bigger turbo.
It's got the bigger turbo, and the only thing that could be done to it now would be operated high pressure fuel.
Okay,
We've got the EcoTune low pressure fuel pump. Obviously we need it for the E85. But no.
Okay, and so these cars here, I'm taking it, this is the 2-litre turbo out of the Golf GTI, same engine.
It's the same engine and power output as the GTI Performance. 2-litre diesel.
Okay, and it's
477.
How much newton meters?
633.
Okay, and in terms of the car, so obviously you had it stock here, I take it, and you've done all the power modifications, all the obviously exterior modifications as well. So what made you go for the Skoda? Not only that, what did it take for you to decide you was going to send it straight to stage 3? Did it go in stages? Was it stage 1, stage 2,
it
stage
was
3?
Stages, I previously had a Mark 1 Octavia Vrs. The 1800 20 valve turbo. Love that car.
Very good engines.
Really
very
good.
capable as well.
And then had to change vehicles. I was doing more miles, so went into a diesel. Then fancied another change. Hadn't even been in a Mark 3 Octavia. And I bought one. First time I saw in one was at the dealers when I picked it up. So took it home, knew it needed a little something more, so I did run a tuning box on it for just under a year.
Stage 1, just remap.
Just it was a GB4 plug-in tuning box. Good bit of kit. But I dealt with EcoTune previously, knew that they could do the work on it, so it went what I would say would have been maybe a stage 2 mark, because I had the downpipe on sport car. I was getting 350 horse with that, so ran that for a year or so. The progression up to
100%. And I just want to say, we're out in the open area, so I'm not sure if it's picking up wind noises. If it does, apologies for the wind noise. We will be in the car in a minute, but obviously I just wanted to get the outside footage of the car. But yeah, as you can see, you know, this is basically sheep in wolf clothing, as they say. So we actually are up in Scotland today. So shout out to my guests, I will say, for coming out for us.
Thank you.
All the way up in Aberdeen. We're down in Glasgow for an EcoTune show. This car's EcoTune, so this should be a good advertisement for EcoTune and what they do. I already came down here a couple of times, so I know the EcoTune setup is second to none when it comes to the platform. But yeah, with that said, I think we'll go for a drive. My friend James here will tell you more about his Skoda Octavia. Yeah man, so listen, I appreciate this, James, obviously. I'm gonna go now for a little drive myself in the 477 BHP Mach 4 race fuel Skoda Octavia. But like I said, you know, it's nice to actually test out different builds, so I always appreciate when someone lets me drive their car. Obviously this is your pride and joy as well, so sweet. All right, well, with that said then, just DSG, push gas and go. driver's seat.
Yeah.
Like in passenger, make no mistake, it is still a fast car. But just that little 2 pulls, then you get a real sense of like
Totally different.
Yeah. Wow. 477 bhp. This is, yeah. And I'm using the gears in this as well because I always like to kind of get a gauge of, you know, like test the car in different dynamics.
Yeah.
So if I put it in sport, it's got Sport Plus, or is it called Dynamic? Isn't it?
It is. You've got eco, normal, and drive, and then the sport as well.
Okay. Yeah. It's lively. Like it's always there, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's always there. Like it feels to me like you're always in the right boost bit. It doesn't really feel like it has no. Well, we'll see when we get on the bigger roads, but it definitely feels like it doesn't have too much grey area, like turbo lag.
I mean, I did have a IS38 in the post,
Yeah.
but then got convinced that the Power Max was the way to go.
Yeah.
So there would have been more lag with the 38.
Yeah. Well, we're in 3rd gear, so at the moment I've only got up to 3rd gear, but I can definitely tell 3rd gear is where it hits, don't it?
Yeah.
A little bit more harder again. Then now, yeah, that 3rd gear hits. We've not even got out of 3rd. I want to stretch his legs into 3rd and 4th if I see, but I don't know if there's any big roads.
1.2 bar on first and second, and then 1.4 in third,
Yeah.
1.6 in fourth.
Okay, so that's what you mean by the boost by
fifth,
gearing. Yeah.
6th and 7th, all
Yeah.
2 bar.
Yeah. So we're trying to. Now it really comes on there. Yeah. Yeah, this is a weapon. VWs, man, they got that. There's something about them, they're just. Now. Wow. Yeah. Honestly, guys, the engagement I'm getting, I'm gonna just put it in D now and let the car do the talking to me.
Well, you're still in sport there.
Yeah. It's definitely spicy, isn't it? Wow. Yeah, this is mate. This is lovely.
Different. Yeah.
This is different, yeah. That's why I wanted to start off in the gears, because when you said it had the boost by gear,
Yeah.
I kind of wanted to see how it reacts. And it's like 2nd you get a nice gauge, 3rd you get a little hump, 4th is like it's yeah. So from like 3rd onward, it's just straight on, isn't it?
It is. Yeah.
And there's a lot of boost. It's like literally it's on that. Well, I can't. I'm not gonna try and do the handle and stuff, but does it handle well?
It's alright. I just recently put it onto coilovers. It was previously H&R springs.
Yeah.
A 40mm drop, so coilovers are still settling in, but
Yeah.
no.
Tyres? What tyres we see?
Contact 7s on the front, and I'm running out the FK 510s on the rear just now.
Very sticky. Yeah. Brilliant, yeah. And you have done this on the drag cradle, haven't you? Before?
Yeah.
What times did you get roughly on this?
It was getting 12 each.
Yeah. And was that on this setup?
No.
Okay, yes.
That
So
was
stage
on,
2.
Stage 2.
And that's rough. What was stage 2 power wise?
350.
350. Okay, yeah. So that makes about the right sense in it, yeah. Because the thing is, mate, even if you got up 100 brake, and then you then got to put traction into the factor and stuff like that, so you kind of get faster.
Yeah.
But sometimes you get a little bit faster. Does that make sense?
Too much, yeah.
Yeah. It's almost like when it's rolling is when you get the proper gauge.
This is where this car comes into it. So really on the road, 30, 40mm an hour onwards, you floor it in.
Yeah. Third comes in so. It's not even harsh. It just comes in like it's step. Then it's like right here you go. Here's never punch in the back. Then 4th, so on. But by the time you hit 3rd, you're kind of expecting the 4th gear, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
So it's seconds. Seconds are nice power, and then this is 2nd now. And then it's there, isn't it? in map 1. Also, shout out to Joel as well. Does the camera work? JC Vision and also JC Vision cars as well. Yeah, you know what I mean? The show wouldn't be where it is without Joel's camera work and skills. So, you know, go and follow him up. I'll leave the tag there right now on the screen so you guys can follow him. Also, what's your tagging page for this car?
The Blackmagic VRS on Instagram.
Yeah.
So keep busy with that.
Yeah. And it's funny because obviously this is, so for you guys at home that may not know, you should know if you're into, you know, VWs and Skodas and cars like this. Skoda is part of the VW group, so automatically being in this car is like being in the VW in terms of infotainment and, you know, screen and stuff like that. It's got a nice screen here. You got the DSG, actually says DSG on the thing. So map 1 then this is. Yeah, this is quick. And this is only map 1, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so map 1, like you said, like it's quite you can look on the screen and see you're doing the power, but it's like you said, the delivery is probably going to be a lot more aggressive.
It just feeds it in.
Yeah. And we're on ethanol today.
Yeah.
Right now. Okay. So you're switching maps now. And what map's that?
That's 4 now.
So we're in 4 now?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Don't it?
Yeah.
So much more, like there's so much more. It's still got that nice calmness in terms of like how it puts it down, but like it's definitely, it kicks in, don't it? Like you got some pops and crackles as well.
Yeah.
Okay, is that mapped in?
Yeah.
It doesn't really spin that much.
No.
Considering it's a damp day outside.
Yeah.
It's not really giving us too much spin. Like he puts the traction down quite well, don't it?
Boost bike gear on it as well.
Okay, so, boost bike. Yeah. And is that the way EcoTunes map that in then?
Yes.
Yeah. So that allows you to put a bit more down than you would if you just gave it everything.
If you gave it everything, it would just light it up. Yeah.
Have you got any plans to do anything more to it? Were you happy with the power that you're at?
Happy.
Yeah.
Happy. Yeah. I mean, it can be used as a daily. It can be a fun car, a track car.
Because it's already, so Golf R's, I believe, with so stage 3 Golf R's are around 510 horsepower.
Yeah.
I think, you know, they're known to make maybe between 5 and 520.
Yeah.
So you're not far off a stage 3 Golf R, really, are you? In terms of power and, you know, obviously drive chain's a bit different and things like that, but still, you know.
The Golf R on a launch, it'll be away, but on a pull, generally once you hit 3rd gear in this thing, it just keeps pulling.
Yeah.
It keeps going.
Alright, let's do that then. Right, so if you want to stop here, and then we're just going to do a 0 to 60 using the draggy box. So just let loose whenever you want it, time it all in here. So you might want to do launch. Can you launch? There we are. So we did get there in the end. So that one there was a 6.7. So I reckon, if I'm honest with you, I'll probably just get from the get-go rather than a launch. Joe's gonna get some cinematics from outside and stuff. We haven't kicked him out. Cut straight to it. So straight to it go. That's it. Okay, 6.9. But I reckon you listen. I reckon you definitely got low 6s, high 5s in this.
Yeah.
I reckon we'll go back round. We'll do another one and do it again. Because like I said, obviously we're not being able to get that launch. It's a little bit harder. Maybe we might be able to get a launch, but I reckon we'll try that again. Was a bit incline up the hill here, wasn't it? So we're trying.
Best I've had in my own draggy is 489.
Exactly, yeah. So I reckon, well, there you go. I reckon we can get that. I reckon stop here, get in launch. Let's go. That's better. That's it. Keep it in. Keep it in. There we go. Okay, so we got a 5.9. We got a 5.9. So that's a lot more better. And it is slightly damp out there, but that's where, you know, we can definitely get that down again. Like I said, I don't know if you want to do one more, want to hit.
Nah, I won't go for it.
Yeah? We're going to do that again, and we should be good. Nice. Okay, so we got a 5.99 in this one. 5.99 in that one. But again, definitely could shave a second off. Dry day.
Yeah.
But we'll leave it there. But yeah, it's been a good one.